I'm heading out this morning on my little local loop of thrift stores. So I'm sitting outside of St. Vincent de Paul, or Vinnies. I have a soft spot in my heart for this place. Then I'm going to head down the street to Promises thrift store and then finish up at the local Goodwill. If you're new here, welcome in. I'm Kimberly. This is Studio Kimberly, where I curate vintage, fine art, and collectibles. I hope you'll consider subscribing while you're here and make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos, because I'm not only looking for treasures for my online shop, that's StudioKimberly.com, and I'll have that listed down below, but for myself. I just recently moved from Central Florida to Central Oregon, and I moved into my new house without a stick of furniture, nothing. And hardly any dishes, hardly anything. So I am completely furnishing, decorating, styling that new house. So I'll be looking for things for myself as well. If you enjoy interior design and furnishings and decorating and styling, you might want to follow me over on my other channel here on YouTube, Pretty Over 50, because I'm completely putting this house together from scratch, and I'm doing all the decorating, all the DIYing, all the styling, all that kind of stuff. And if you enjoy that, you might want to join me over there. So for today, I kind of have a little list of the things that I'm looking for my house right now. You know, just the boring items like cake pans and covered dishes and that sort of thing, but also furniture items, as well as I'm always looking for unique, really cool, vintage collectible things for the online shop. But with that, let's go on in and see what we can find. This is the little entryway they have at Vinnies here. And they put their nicer things out here, and they keep it pretty nicely styled. So I always like to check it out when I very first come in. It generally changes up. Oh, look at that. Wow. That's a pretty spectacular wood piece. And let me give you a better shot of it here. It's big. I would say it's probably about 12 inches tall. That's really cool. Look, you guys, it spins. How cool is that? I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. It doesn't lift off, but the lid definitely comes off. And there's a side of it. I don't know what that is, but I think I need to pick it up. Don't you guys? I think it would wood oil up and just be really cool. They're asking $6.95, which I think is a great price. It also means I'm now going to have to get a cart. So first thing in the cart for today. These little doves are cute. They're ceramic. Oh, look. Oh, unfortunately, there's a big chip right there, but they're very cute. $3.95. And right behind that is a really pretty vase. This looks like a production piece. They're asking $2. I really like the color palette of that. Isn't that pretty? That's actually kind of the colors in my new place. So maybe I'll think about that for me. This is a great lamp. You know what I think I like about it the best is the shade. It's kind of a wheat color, and it's in really good condition. Has one of those, darker bases. I don't think it's bronze or anything like that. I think it's just a mystery metal. And they're asking $5.95. I might pick that up. Looks like there's a lot of things over here that are working for me. This was here last time I was here. I love it. I just think it's so beautiful. This is very, very old. But it still works. Look at that top. That weathered top. I just think that's so very cool. I'm wondering if that would work in the entryway of my house. I'm not sure about the red though. I just am not trying to do reds. I don't know what they have priced it at. I'm not seeing any pricing on that, but it sure is cool, isn't it? Do you guys love it as much as I do? And then this is the other furniture they have in this particular space. Look at that huge hutch. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, it's already sold. $125. And you know what the great thing about this place is, and why they have my heart so much, is they deliver anywhere in the area for $25. This is where I got my leather sofa. I just had a long conversation with Robert, who I guess is the furniture person or the manager or something. Super nice guy. And I'm going to go ahead and pick this up for $49 or $50. I've heard him $50. And they're going to deliver it for $25. So I'm really excited about this. It does have a little bit of damage right there, but I am going to fix that up with some furniture markers, and I'm going to clean it up and oil it up, and I think it's going to look absolutely fantastic in my entryway. And so I'll be styling that over on Pretty Over 50. You guys will be able to see how I do that. It's really been fun for me to see the difference in decor items available between Florida and Oregon. This is an entire collection of Native American plates. You would never see this in Florida, but you certainly see this sort of thing in the Pacific Northwest. This is where they usually have the antique silver displayed. And they usually have a pretty nice selection. So here's a vintage 1960 picture. This is pewter, and they're asking $5.95. The piece that I think I'm going to pick up is this one right here. This is a little antique silver-plated creamer, and they're asking $2.95. And the reason I'm going to get it is this is so neat as a vessel for, let's say, Q-tips in your bathroom or to hold pins on the counter. It's just so much more interesting than, a regular ceramic cup that you get at Walmart or something. So I am going to get this. I'm going to clean it up a little bit and put it up in the shop, and somebody's going to love it as a unique little item to store something in. I'm actually thinking about getting this stool right here. There's just one of them, and it's in really, really good shape. So you see the rattan seating and kind of the blonde color. I'm thinking about getting this for my bathroom. You guys are gonna laugh. So I can sit out when I blow dry my hair. So what do you guys think? I saw this the last time I was in here, and I thought about it, and then when I was blow drying my hair the other day, I thought, oh, I wish I had that stool. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and add that to my haul today and take it home, and I bet you I'm absolutely going to love it. Oh my gosh, if you live in this area and you need a dining set, here it is. This is so pretty. This looks total 60s. So it has 4 chairs and then this beautiful table, plus the leaf. And they're asking $190, and they'll deliver for $25. This is such a pretty set, isn't it? It looks terrific. I don't know that I'm so crazy about the upholstery on the seats being kind of a deep purple. I would definitely redo the seats, but I really like this set. I think it's beautiful. They usually, at least the times I've been in, and I am new to the area, so my first impressions is that they usually have a lot of very useful everyday kitchen items in here, things that you need. And I always take a look through because I never know. Now, one thing I am going to pick up is this glass container with a lid. I have been picking these up every time I see them because they're a fraction of what you would pay to buy them new, and they're just terrific. I don't use plastic storage in my kitchen anymore. So this is a Pyrex, and it's $2.95, which is quite a bit less than I would pay for new. So it's going in the cart. They have a great little craft section here with all kinds of little goodies. Jars of buttons. Those look like Mardi Gras beads. And then it goes into knitting and fabric over here. It's kind of a great little place. If you're a crafter, you could check it out and pick up some stuff at a great price. So I've cut a pretty wide swath through this store today. I am going to go ahead and get that dresser, the antique dresser for the entryway. It's going to be $50 and they're going to deliver it, so that's great. And then I'm picking up this lamp. This is going to be for me. I probably use it in my bedroom to begin with, and it might end up moving into the guest room. So it is really so very neutral that it could almost go anywhere. This neat piece, I'm gonna find out more about this. This spins and it has a top, and this is gonna go up in the shop. I just think it is such a cool piece, and I'll know more about it before I put it up in the shop. This is also going to go up in the shop if you need a little Q-tip holder or something pretty other than just a plastic deal. This is a great little container. And then I caught a couple of just practical kitchen items for myself. And I'm going to get that stool that I showed you guys for my bathroom. So lots of success here at Vinnies this morning. Little change of plans. I spent so much time and got so many things at Vinnies that I'm gonna have to go to Promises later on in the week. So right now I'm walking into the Goodwill, and we'll see what treasures they have today. Ooh, look at this vintage rocking chair. Isn't that pretty? It's in such great condition. They're asking $49.99. Oh my gosh. That is just beautiful. Somebody come and get it. I don't think I can use it in my place, and it certainly is cool. Here's a great blanket rack. I like it because it has some age on it and it's pretty wood. They're asking $14.99. Oh, that's a good price for that. Really pretty. Look at this cute little outdoor bench. Isn't that sweet? I suppose you could use it for a little table or something to sit on. They're asking $6.99. I think that's really great. I think I like the colorway of that. That's what makes it so cute to me. Look at this little bunny needlepoint. Isn't that sweet? It's in a little pink and mauve frame. So I think that's mauve more than pink. Really cute. They're asking $1.99. I'm not going to get it because I picked up these things before and I seem to be the only one that liked it. So I'm gonna leave it here. But if you like it, come and get it. It's really sweet. Here's a really neat piece. If you were doing like a charcuterie board, it's marble on top with a wood base, and then it has a really pretty copper handle over here. I actually like it. It is darn heavy, but it would be so great to put hors d'oeuvres or something on it. Almost pulled that off the shelf. They're asking $12.99. Isn't this cute? It's a little coffee tin, $1.99. It's metal down here. The top is plastic. If it was wood, I would probably pick it up for the shop. But because it's not, I just think it's adorable though. Cute little place to keep your coffee. One kitchen item that I'm looking for me is a Dutch oven, because you know I'm becoming a sourdough girl. And apparently cooking your sourdough in a cast iron Dutch oven is the way to go. I still haven't seen one out in a thrift store yet. Have any of you? Has anyone found a Dutch oven in a thrift store? Let me know down in the comments if you have, because that will encourage me. Now here is a cast iron pan. Oh my gosh, that's so heavy. Isn't that beautiful? So this is a really nice piece, but it's not the shape I need. I need more of the oven. This is more of a skillet, and they're asking $12.99 for that, which is a good value for a nice piece of cookware. Again, folks, we need bigger soup bowls. I see these all the time, and they're so cool. But I'll tell you what, ladies, when I have soup, I have a lot more than that, because I usually have soup for a meal, and that's just not going to fill me up. I think these bowls are great. I love the colorway. They're just about the right size. I'm not sure how they have them priced. There's not individual price tags on them, so I'm wondering if they're just going to be sold as a set. I'm not even seeing a price on the outside. This is a pretty little wall sconce. with a leaf pattern on it. Let me bring it over here. You can see it. Isn't that pretty? It's a bronze color. I don't know. It's a mystery metal of some sort. But you put it up on the wall with a pillar candle on it. Looks really pretty, and they're asking $4.99. This is a really neat magazine rack. I hope you guys can see it. It's actually leather straps with iron at the end, or, you know, mystery metal of some sort. It's meant to look like iron. Isn't that pretty? What a great magazine rack. And they're asking $12.99. It's huge. I don't need it. There's no way I could ship it. But if you live in the area, come get it. It's cool. Here's the tchotchke shelves, or the little decorative items that are cute to have around the house. Look at this. Look at that little bear. He's sweet. Oh no, that's not a bear. It's a bunny. Oh my gosh, that would be so cute for Easter. $4.99. I don't think there's any chips, and the bunny still has the ears. Oh, that's a sweet piece. Look at this cute set of hooks. These are all kinds of different coffees, and they're individual. So they have cafe mocha here. These are cute. Cappuccino, mocha java, and cafe latte. Aren't those cute? These are actually vintage, just barely. They're by Applejack, which is a company that works in the gift and paper products industry. They're made in 2004, so they're officially vintage. I just think they're kind of cute. I don't know, should I get them, you guys? They're $2.99 each, and I think they would be cute in a set. What do you think? Isn't this a pretty dish? I love that color palette. It's trees and then with a decorative pattern on the end. I think that's really pretty. It's $3.99. I like that. So pretty. Here's a neat set of wood boxes. I'm not sure what that wood is. Does anybody know? Is that honey maple? They're really pretty, and you know, the lid comes off. Gosh, they're just in great shape. Isn't that nice? Has that lacquered kind of glaze on the top. Those are a pretty set. They're asking $4.99 each for them. Okay, this is a quiz. Who remembers what this is? I know what this is, and I know some of you do. I'm not going to say, but if you know, put it down in the comments below. We are definitely in cowboy country here. You would never see that in Florida. Isn't that cute? Neat little place to store something. Maybe vinegar and oil, something like that in the kitchen. Thanks so much for joining me. This was a lot of fun for me, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye now.